Good morning. We would like to recognize that the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point occupies the lands of the Ho-Chunk and Menominee people. Please take a moment to acknowledge and honor the ancestral Ho-Chunk and Menominee land and the sacred lands of all Indigenous people. Thank you. Graduates and guests, please rise for the presentation of the colors. Then remain standing as UW-Stevens Point Bachelor of Music candidate Zach Palmer from Enego, Wisconsin sings our national anthem. Please be seated. would now like to introduce the members of our platform party who are on stage. Chancellor Thomas Gibson, Gretel Stock, Dean of University College, Joshua Hagan, Dean of the College of Letters and Science, Brian Sloss, Dean of the College of Natural Resources, Rebecca Summer, Dean of the College of Professional Studies, Valerie Sisler, Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communication, Pratima Gandhi, Vice Chancellor for Business Affairs, Lana Poole, Chief Marketing and Enrollment Officer, William Broussard, Vice Chancellor for University Advancement, Al Thompson, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Levon Cornell Swanson, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Gina Thorson, our keynote speaker, Jordan and Kevin Isle, alumni pinners. I'd now like to welcome Chancellor Gibson to the podium.
Welcome to our winter commencement. I'm Dr. Thomas Gibson, Chancellor of UW-Stevens Point. Congratulations on what may be your greatest achievement so far in life. Many more are sure to follow. Before we proceed, special thanks to our soloist, Zach Palmer, the UW-Stevens Point Symphonic Wind Ensemble, directed by Dr. John Lynch, and the staff and University Communications and Marketing, Facility Services, and University Police and Security Services. Very few of our graduates reach this point alone. Many people helped make this day possible, especially parents, family, and friends. So graduates, let's take a moment to say thank you, but please hold your applause until the end. Will the following please stand as you are able? Parents and step-parents, please stand. Grandparents and great-grandparents. Brothers and sisters. Husbands, wives, or partners. Children and grandchildren of our graduates. Aunts and uncles. Nieces and nephews. Other relatives and friends of our graduates. Faculty and staff. So everyone should be, almost everyone should be standing at this point. Thank you for your dedication and support. Now, graduates, I invite you to join me in showing your appreciation. Please be seated. Graduates, you are among more than 450 students on whom degrees will be conferred today. You are also among students who participated in at least one of 320 intramural games this fall. You consume 4.5 tons of Dining's tasty homemade mac and cheese this semester. But to be fair, students also enjoyed nearly 2,000 pounds of broccoli. You drank more than 18,000 mochas, chai teas, and other specialty drinks this year at the Basement Brew House. Now, I am told that this does not include beer sales. I am so honored to celebrate this important milestone with you today. As the first in my family to go to college, I understand the power of education. Many of you are also first-generation college graduates. A special congratulations to each of you. You will see how it transforms your life and the lives of future generations in no time. UW-Stevens Point is a point of transformation for our students. Maybe you came to UWSP with a clear idea of your career goals and remained focused on achieving them. Maybe you discovered your purpose in the past few years. Regardless, your purpose-driven education has prepared you to think critically, communicate well, and solve problems. It has instilled in you the wisdom to value many views, respect differences, and seek common ground. It has prepared you to be engaged, to make a difference in your community and your world. It has given you the tools to succeed in life, however you choose to define success. When you reflect on your years at UW-Stevens Point, I hope you have fond memories of your time on campus and in the community. No doubt you will remember the effect the pandemic had on you, those you love, your education, and social interaction. You have powered through challenges and showed remarkable resiliency to pursue your purpose, your degree. On behalf of the faculty and staff of UW-Stevens Point, congratulations, because we are so proud of you. Each semester, a select group of graduating students receive the Chancellor's Leadership Award. The award recognizes graduates who contribute significant leadership, demonstrate university and community service, and display a commitment to personal growth. Last night, I was honored to present this award to 22 graduates. Would these award recipients please stand? Please stand. And join me in congratulating them. Thank you. You may be seated. To introduce other distinguished members of our graduating class, may I present our Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, LaVon Cornell Swanson. LaVon.
Thank you, Chancellor Gibson. So as part of this occasion, we give special recognition to those students who have truly excelled both in and outside of the classroom. Today, it is my pleasure to introduce several groups of outstanding graduating seniors. We will begin with students who are recognized as recipients of the Academic Honors Award. The faculty has established a program of academic honors to recognize undergraduate students for outstanding academic achievement. Graduation honors are awarded on the basis of the grade point average for all courses attempted. There are 3 levels of academic honors: cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. Will those students graduating with an overall grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74 please stand? Okay. These students are graduating cum laude. Congratulations. Please be seated. Will those students graduating with an overall grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89 please stand? These students are graduating magna cum laude. Congratulations. Please be seated. Among our 2023 graduates, there are 38 students who have earned a grade point average of 3.9 or above, a summa cum laude designation. Will those students please stand and please join me in congratulating these outstanding students? You may also be seated. I would now like to recognize members of our graduating class who are veterans, active duty or reserve service members. Would you please stand? These graduates are wearing red, white, and blue honor cords to signify their service to our country. I would also like to ask any audience members who are serving or have served in the armed forces to stand with the graduates so that we might recognize your service to our country as well. Please stand with us. Awesome. Okay. Thank you. You may be seated. Please help me welcome once again Chancellor Thomas Gibson.
Thank you, Provost Cornell Swanson. We are honored to have as our winter commencement speaker, Gina Jackward Thorson, a 1997 alum of UWSP. As CEO of Jackward Fabric Products, Gina is the third-generation Jackward family member to oversee the business and the first female CEO in the brand's 120-year history. Jackward Fabric Products is the home of Stormy Cromer, an iconic outdoor apparel brand. Gina has served as CEO since July 2022 and previously was president. She expanded product offerings five-fold, adding complete apparel and accessories for the whole family and pets. The Stormy Cromer brand has grown under her leadership, with sales increases of more than 20% in the past 2 years. She has collaborated with national brands and transformed the company's online presence. She serves on the board of directors of the Small Business Association of Michigan and the Ember Light Festival, and is a member of the Federal Reserve 9th District Advisory Council and the Ironwood Economic Development Corporation. She was also recently appointed by Governor Whitmer to the Michigan Economic Development Corporation Executive Committee. Previously, she worked for Big Thought, a national youth development nonprofit, as Vice President of Research and Program Development. She earned a bachelor's degree in arts management at UW-Stevens Point and a master's degree in arts administration from Goucher College. UW-Stevens Point class of 2023 and guests, please help me welcome our commencement speaker, alumna Gina Jackward Thorson. Gina.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, graduates and friends and family and supporters. It is an absolute honor to be here today, and it was a surprising but wonderful invitation from Chancellor Gibson to be able to come and share a few thoughts with you today. I just want to thank the Chancellor, the members of the faculty and leadership team who over the past day just gave me such a warm welcome to be back here, and it was great to be back in the Fine Arts building, and where I spent many hours here on campus, where I met my future husband and where I have lifelong friends. So I know that the Fine Arts graduates today know what I'm talking about. It truly is a special place. The Chancellor mentioned Michigan came up in my introduction a few times. I was born and raised in Ironwood, which is in the UP, and I always like to know if I have any fellow Yoopers in the audience today. All right, I hear some shouts. I love that. So UP strong. I'm glad to have some folks here. I see some waving. Hi. So yes, just over 26 years ago, I was seated where you all are today, and somehow, I don't know, but somehow that feels like yesterday, and it also feels like 3 lifetimes ago. And I do believe I come from a long line of very old age, people living to their old age, so I like to think that I have as many days and years ahead of me as I have behind me, and many more things to learn in this life. But I have experienced a few things in the last 26 years that I thought could be helpful to share with you today. I grew up in a really small town, and there were some things I absolutely adored about that. It is a part of the country that gets laughed off of maps regularly. It is a forgotten about place, but it was a wonderful place to grow up. We were 10 miles from the shores of Lake Superior, surrounded by the natural beauty of lakes and hills and streams, lots of snow also. And a place that was really offered a true sense of community. We knew our neighbors, we knew most people in the town, and you felt supported by that. But even with those wonderful qualities of small town living, as I grew up, as I reached graduation, and as I started my journey here, I really felt that I needed to go somewhere big and bright and bold that would capture all of my dreams and ambitions. And so, after graduating, I moved to Dallas, Texas. Quite a change from the Western Upper Peninsula. I moved there to start my arts management career. I moved with my fiance, who I mentioned I had met here. We just happily celebrated our 25th anniversary a few months ago. And I embarked on my arts management career exactly the way I had planned. I was very driven, done in college in 4 years, get a job right away in my field, and start my trajectory. I joined a very small, at the time, but mighty and rapidly growing organization. It was the kind of place that I knew I could let my skills and my talents shine. And as we grew during the 12 years I was there, I was continuously presented with new career opportunities, and I took advantage of every single one of them. After almost 12 years there, I was the Vice President of Research and Program Development. We were serving every single elementary school student in the city of Dallas with arts and education programming. I was traveling the country, sharing our work with other communities, helping them to launch similar programs, and our work was being recognized nationally by the federal government and by large national foundations. And yet, something wasn't all right for me. Something was missing. Dallas was an amazing city, and I was deeply connected to the cultural scene. We made amazing friends. My husband had his own thriving business, and life was good. But something was missing. And as it turned out, it was the Midwest. It was 4 seasons. It was even snow. You can only take so many days of 100 degrees when you were used to having 300 inches of snow in your life. And what was missing was this entrepreneurial spark that I had grown up with being in the home of a business owner. And so after a summer vacation back up north, escaping the Texas heat, and after hearing my dad give me the latest updates about our family's business, on the way home, my husband and I talked seriously about the one thing that I had swore over and over and over again that I would never, ever do: return home. As it happened, I was scheduled to come back to be a part of a benefit for the Ironwood Historic Theater a few weeks later, and on that trip, I shared a cup of coffee with my dad, and I said to him, "What would it be like if I came back?" And I have never seen a jaw hit the floor that fast or that hard before in my life. So this leads me to my first lesson for you today. Never say never. Stay open to what the world puts in front of you and listen to your heart. Even if someday what your heart is telling you is deviating from the path that you believe you are embarking on today. The single best decision, other than marrying my husband, was to go back home. What's interesting is that when I did return home, which was completely intentional and on my own terms, there were people who saw my return as a failure. They thought that I had given up on my big city dreams, that maybe something really awful had happened and I had to sort of crawl back to this small town and lick my wounds and recover. But these were people who only saw my life from the outside, just from the surface. They didn't really know me. And this brings up my second lesson for you today, and one that Chancellor Gibson has already mentioned. Only you get to define what success looks like for your life. Not your family, not your friends, not a mentor, not your partner, only you. And while I think this is a little bit harder to do in today's day and age because every decision you make is publicly scrutinized on social media, I want you to remember that no matter what it looks like to someone else, you are the only person who can decide what success and your path looks like for you. I make this decision over and over again. The truth is, it is really hard to run a business in a rural community. It is really hard to run a business that is trying to market and grow and distribute products not only nationally but internationally in a county of less than 15,000 people in a town where the nearest metro area is over 4 hours away. There are places I could go, I could earn more money, and there are certainly more profitable industries than American sewing manufacturing. But to me, that's just not what it's about. I don't define success by a number, but by what brings me joy and fills my soul. Showing up every day to lead the company that my grandfather started, that my father built, and to work alongside the most passionate and hardworking people I know, many of whom I have known for 20 or 30 years, and to work with them to create products that are loved and cherished around the Midwest and beyond, that's what lights me up. My career journey has not only crossed the country, from the UP to Texas and back, but it has also spanned seemingly disparate industries. What in the world could an urban nonprofit arts executive possibly know about running a rural sewing factory? Even I wasn't quite sure at the time. And I started that journey back as our customer service manager, which on top of being the place where everything comes through, it's like air traffic control for a company, I also had to take a dose of humility and go from a fancy office just north of downtown Dallas and sit in a cubicle answering phones. It was the best thing I ever did in terms of my return to the company. There were some people who thought my last name is what got me an opportunity to come back and be the future of the company, and I showed them that I could sit and do that job and learn the company. I learned what people were ordering, what their issues were, what their complaints were, and then had to distribute that out throughout the rest of the company. What I quickly learned, besides the ins and outs of everything, because it all culminates there, was that so much of what I did in Dallas as a nonprofit leader translated to my work. Fundraising, well, that's the same thing as sales. Building relationships with students and schools and teachers is no different than building relationships with customers and suppliers. I also saw how my creativity could now be expressed through marketing campaigns and new product ideas instead of performances and exhibits. And people are people, no matter what the sign outside the front door says. So my third lesson for you is that every single life experience you have, it matters. And there's always something to learn that will serve you later in your life. Your life's journey, even if it zigs and it zags, and maybe at some point you're gonna double back and redo something, it's still your journey. And every moment in it has something that you will lean on in the future. Sometimes I think that I could be further ahead as a business leader and in my work at Stormy Kromer if I hadn't spent those 12 years in Dallas, if I hadn't wasted time on a tangent. But the truth is, I wouldn't be the leader or the person I am today without all those experiences that life in Dallas gave me. My last point. Look around this amazing field house and to the friends and family and supporters that are here with you today, and imagine all the other people that aren't able to be here that are also in your corner. The really magical thing is that there is a whole new group of unknown people in your future that are just waiting to join your team. I promise you, people love to be asked to help, to give advice, to lend a hand, to share their experiences, to help you. Find these people, tap into them, build relationships with them, and when you do, be honest and open and vulnerable with them. So often the success stories we hear today and in the media and the news about exceptional individuals, they focus on that individual's achievements and their hard work, but the truth is, and my final lesson is, that no one is successful and gets through this life on their own. So, as I leave you today, pointers, I leave you with this. Stay open to the adventures that life will present you. Choose what brings you joy. Savor every experience that life has to offer, and build relationships like your life depends on it. Congratulations, class of 2023. You've got this.
Thank you, Gina, for your message to our graduates, which were inspirational, powerful words that said to you. I hope that sinks in that you are hearing her today. Very important message to you. Let's once again thank Gina for her speech. So folks, I am Al Thompson, the Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, and I have the honor to introduce your Winter 2023 class speaker, Chiamaka Daniela Albina. Okay, Chiamaka graduates with a Bachelor of Science degree in Sociology with a minor in Criminal Justice, the daughter of Chief Sir Young Albina and Lola Miss Francisca Albina. She is from Milwaukee. They are from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Could Chiamaka's guests please stand to be recognized? Please stand. I just want to say to you, to the family, you have raised a wonderful person, and we thank you for sharing her with us over the past years. Thank you so much. At UWSP, Chiamaka was president of the Black Student Union and Leaders Ignite Transformation. She was a lead mentor, a peer success coach, an EDI student liaison for student affairs, and member of the Student Legal Society and National Honor Society. She studied abroad in London this summer and was a Noel Compass Scholar, Terry Porter Scholar, and a Porter Grant Scholar. Chiamaka was the student speaker for Convocation in 22 and was a student government senator and inclusivity director in 23. Her work and many lead roles as a student earned her the Chancellor Leadership Award. After graduation, she plans to continue her education with a dual master in criminal justice, criminology, and public administration. She would like to study immigration law in hopes of working with the U.S. Embassy and Nigerian Embassy in order to give back to the culture who made her who she is today. At this time, graduates, I'd like you to please welcome Chiamaka Daniela Albina.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Mr. Vice Chancellor Al Thompson. Never worry about taking the easy route in life because good things never come easy. Just keep going and finish what you started. Good morning. My name is Chiamaka Daniela Albina, and today I will be receiving my Bachelor's of Science in Sociology with an emphasis in criminal justice. I am the result of my grandparents' prayers. I represent Nigeria, my siblings, but most importantly, my parents. To my parents, thank you for pushing me to return to this prestigious university. It is because of your endless motivation, ambitions, and the conversation with me and love for education that I am here. I left UWSP after facing too many challenges, but when I decided to return, my father took money from his business in the summer of 2021 to help get me back in school. Regardless of the amount, I knew I owed this journey to myself and that I must complete and continue what I started. I hope that by me standing up here today, that I repaid you back in more ways than you could have imagined. When I returned, it was fall of 2021. Students were finally back on campus with face masks and keeping their distance. I was scared of my past failure, intimidated, and lacking confidence in the classroom. I opened up to Xochipilli Bustamante, who was the Multicultural Resource Center coordinator at the time. The stress of my future never fell on deaf ears. They welcomed me with open arms, encouraged me, built up my confidence, and gave me new insight into what I could accomplish. I know you all must have had those mentors here too. Who were those who gave you the strength to keep going despite the circumstances? The Multicultural Resource Center became my home away from home. There, I found other students who advocated for their peers and were looking for ways to make positive change on campus. I also increased my involvement in other multicultural orgs. I created Field Day and the Ebony Ball and participated in Diversity in College Access as a lead mentor. I was an MRC peer success coach and EDI student liaison. I encouraged other students to follow their dreams and hosted panel discussions and conversations with other orgs to increase student engagement on campus. I was also able to get out of my comfort zone by taking a summer internship in London, England. Now I am planning for graduate school and law school. If it weren't for those who instilled in all of us that drive to keep going, we all wouldn't be here today. I hope everyone can see that anything is possible for you. You can truly make an impact no matter where you go and what you do. In life, it's not always about where you start, but that you finish what you started. Never be afraid to take a break. You need to be able to regroup with knowledge and confidence to be able to cross that finish line. As we are celebrating our commencement today, celebrate yourself. Don't think of the past and all the things you could have accomplished today, because today is a huge accomplishment on its own. When you walk across the stage today, walk with confidence and determination because you've earned it. Walk with purpose because you are a pointer. It is because of this university that we can go on into the real world prepared, and we are ready to conquer what life throws our way. Success is our fuel, and ambition is our motor. I know that you've heard this before, but before I leave, I want to reiterate that I am so proud of you all and how far you all have come. I am so amazed at how far you will go. So never give up. Always finish what you start, no matter how long it takes. Never doubt yourself. Lead in wisdom, lead in love, and in unity. To the next chapters of our lives, I say, once a pointer, always a pointer. Congratulations, class of 2023. May you be the product of your expectations. May your journey be full of success and prosperity. Thank you.
Thank you, Chiamaka, for your message to our graduates. Commencement is a ceremony filled with traditions. A symbol of UW-Stevens Point is the cupola that sits on top of Old Main. In 2012, a wooden replica of this university icon was created and a tradition started. The cupola symbolizes the beginning and end of your academic journey at UW-Stevens Point. When your class gathered for fall convocation, this special ceremony introduced you to the start of your academic journey at UW-Stevens Point. As you left that morning, you touched the dome of the cupola to commit to your academic pursuit. Today, you will touch the dome of the cupola again, this time as a graduate of the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. Tonight, the cupola atop Old Main will be lit purple in your honor. We hope you will always consider UW-Stevens Point your home and know you are always welcome back as part of the alumni family. It is now my pleasure to introduce UW-Stevens Point alumni Kevin and Jordan Isle. Kevin is an Assistant Vice President of Commercial Banking at People's State Bank, as well as a board member for the Wisconsin River Valley chapter of Whitetails Unlimited. He graduated from UW-Stevens Point's School of Business in 2019 with a degree in finance and minor in economics. He was a member of the inaugural cohort of UWSP's MBA program, which he completed in 2020. Jordan works as a reading interventionist in the elementary school she grew up in. She graduated from UWSP, where she earned her bachelor's degree in communication sciences and disorders in 2019 and her master's degree in speech-language pathology in 2021. Kevin and Jordan support a student within the Century School of Business and Economics through an annual scholarship. They spend their free time with their one-year-old son and their families. It is now my pleasure to introduce Kevin and Jordan Isle.
Thank you, Chancellor Gibson. It is our honor to lead the UW-Stevens Point alumni pinning ceremony. Graduates, you each received a UW-Stevens Point lapel pin that was attached to your name card. Please take out your pin. Graduates, this pin represents your alma mater. With the cupola at the center of the pin, we hope it reminds you that you always have a home at UW-Stevens Point. Graduates, please turn to the person next to you. You may have had classes together, or this may be the first time you've met, but you are already connected as Pointer alumni. At this time, we ask you to secure that connection by attaching your pin to your neighbor's gown. Jordan, please exchange pins with me.
I ask that you always wear this pin with pride. Cherish the memories of the time you spent at this university. When you step into your new lives and as you meet other UW-Stevens Point alumni, make sure you pause and connect as fellow Pointers. If you see a Pointer not wearing a pin, give them yours. You can contact Alumni Relations and they will send you a new pin. Congratulations, class of 2023. We are counting on you to share the UW-Stevens Point spirit, legacy, and tradition. Congratulations on joining us as UW-Stevens Point alumni.
Thank you, Jordan and Kevin, for leading the pinning ceremony. I am Joshua Hagan, Dean of the College of Letters and Science. We are now ready to confer the degrees. Will all candidates for degrees in the College of Letters and Science please stand? Chancellor Gibson, it is my honor to present the candidates for the degrees of Master of Science in Data Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Associate of Arts and Science in the College of Letters and Science. Contingent upon successful completion of the requirements, I recommend they receive the diploma of this university and that the appropriate degree be conferred upon each of them. Candidates, you may be seated.
Good morning. My name is Brian Sloss, and I am Dean of the College of Natural Resources. Will the candidates for the degrees in the College of Natural Resources please stand? Chancellor Gibson, it is my honor to present the candidates for the degree of Masters of Natural Resources, Masters of Science in Natural Resources, Bachelors of Science, and Associate of Arts and Science in the College of Natural Resources. Contingent upon successful completion of the requirements, I recommend they receive the diploma of this university and the appropriate degree be conferred upon each of them. Candidates, you may be seated.
I'm Rebecca Summer, Dean of the College of Professional Studies. Will the candidates for degrees in the College of Professional Studies please stand? Chancellor Gibson, it is my honor to present the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Education in Educational Sustainability, Master of Business Administration in Applied Leadership and Decision Making, Master of Science in Community and Organizational Leadership, Master of Science in Education, Master of Science in Healthcare Administration, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing in the College of Professional Studies. Contingent upon successful completion of the requirements, I recommend they receive the diploma of this university and the appropriate degree be conferred upon each of them. Candidates, you may be seated.
I am Valerie Sisler, Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communication. Will the candidates for degrees in the College of Fine Arts and Communication please stand? Chancellor Gibson, it is my honor to present the candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts in Communication, Master of Music Education, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Science in the College of Fine Arts and Communication. Contingent upon successful completion of the requirements, I recommend they receive the diploma of this university and the appropriate degree be conferred upon each of them. Candidates, you may be seated.
Now, will all candidates from the College of Letters and Science, College of Natural Resources, College of Professional Studies, and the College of Fine Arts and Communication please stand for conferral? That's all of you. Chancellor Gibson, these graduates have successfully completed the requirements for doctorate, master's, baccalaureate, and associate degrees. And on behalf of the faculty of the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, I am proud to present these candidates to you for the conferral of their respective degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of this university, I confer upon you the doctorate, master's, baccalaureate, and associate degrees with all of the honors and privileges that pertain thereto. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Would the marshals please escort the candidates forward by row?
College of Professional Studies, doctoral degree candidates. Doctor of Education in Educational Sustainability, hooded by Dr. Aaron Redman. Chelsea Drazen. Kimberly O. Hankins. Aaron Lee. Rachel Rost Allen. Master's degree candidates. College of Natural Resources. Master of Natural Resources, hooded by Dr. Marie Perkins. Mark Engel. Thank you. Master of Science in Natural Resources, hooded by Dr. Marie Perkins. Ethan John Biofus. Do I need those two? Okay. Shannon Finnerty. Thank you. College of Professional Studies, Master of Business Administration in Applied Leadership and Decision Making, hooded by Dr. Deborah Beyer. Robert Bergfeld. Maxime Daon. Chriselle Gara. Jessica Hilgart. Kara Johnson. Matthew Nick. Nicholas Earl Cum. Brett O'Sullivan. Benjamin Round. Master of Science in Community and Organizational Leadership, hooded by Dr. Annie Wetter. Chelsea Bauer. Lydia Van Beek. Master of Science in Education, hooded by Dr. Sidney Bueno. Sierra Balmer. Catherine Bratz. Rebecca Lang. Vania Martin. Taylor Miller. Shayla Nicholson. Bree Parent. Mandy Schnelly. Emily Schrout. Paige Sullivan. Thomas Weinkoff. Lauren Zaglifa. Master of Science in Healthcare Administration, hooded by Dr. Jody Olmsted. Dr. Olmsted's ready. Carly Bessler. Kevin Monkwitz. Thank you. I'll take yours too. Thanks. College of Fine Arts and Communication, Master of Arts in Communication, hooded by Dr. Alex Ingersoll. Nathan Wallin. Bachelor's degree candidates, College of Letters and Science, Bachelor of Arts. Vivian Ajaji Amiakpene. Nathan Bronk. Emma Shellberg. Kirsten Faulkner. Patrick Fogarty. Maddie Mothy. Taylor McFarland. Zandria Pocky. Arlene Salmiran. Genesis Santos. Brady Smith. Alicia Stanish. Virginia Steffen. Bethany Webb. Pa Chai Yang. Bachelor of Science, Emily Beckstrand. Heaven Bento. Maddie Block. Nate Benning. Matt Bores. Timothy A. Bubla, U.S. Navy. Logan Shellberg. Cameron Shelley Christofferson. Tanner Sawinski. Lindsay Dashner. James Dahl. Jordan Day. Sierra Eckert. Cameron Elfert. Caitlin Fear. Aubrey Garsky. Morgan Gibbs. Matthew Glashinsky. Sophie Horsens. We're going to slow it down. Christina Hull. Tyler Jolin. Andrea Kukla. Min Lim. Keisha Lucia. Eric Makala. Madeline Miller. Chiamaka Obina. Connor O'Donnell. Jacob Olarzabal. Eric Ostrowski. Angel Pasco. Allie Pilot. Dominic Perrin. Amelia Pomedy. Hannah Ramos. Jasmine Reckner. Tara Schilling. Weston Schlafke. Aurora Schmidt. Sarah Schnapp. Rebecca Jean Spencer. Kyla Stenzel. Sonia Tallroth. Nathan Tapaz. Michael Tao. Isaac Thompson. Daniel Truty. Janessa Vensky. Nathan Wagner. Sarah Wanta. Anna Weiler. Caitlin Rose Weiler. Madison Wells. Jacqueline Weinmiller. John Yang. Jonathan York. Jenna Zick. Ready? College of Natural Resources, Bachelor of Science. Lily Ann Adams. Benjamin Anderson. Turner Blake. Julia Bone. David Bonlander. Lane Busser. Jacob Cafferty. Alexandra Campbell. Nolan Gunnar Carlson. Aiden Coey. Tristan Coes. Joseph Kronk. Carl Durant. Gabrielle Eklund. Michael Ensrud. Trenton Foreman. Benjamin Fransell. Ed Garcia. Grant Gogan. Grant Goodrich. Samuel Gressel. Jason Haas. Karina Hager. Kyle Hyman. Lucas Hughes. Nate Hunoff. Shai Im. Claire Jensen. Reed Koshin. Logan Krieger. Caitlin Kurtz. Carver Martin. Catherine McClure. There it is. Matthew McNeil. Zachary Mijaki. Connor Metzler. Gabrielle Micklig. Alexander Mulvey. Lucas Nowinski. Caleb O'Neill. Stacy Petrus. Cody Pettis. Logan Planer. Blake Raymer. Matthew Rutchow. Jacob Schiffelbein. Emily Schmidt. Meadow Schroer. Joshua Sennett. Colton Syme. Cordell Stanek. Jaina Stark. Lyle Stinson. Nicole Tennis. Jake Utek. Mackenzie Van Buren. Austin Wallen. Selena Walters. Brett Wavers. Grace Wieland. Kyle Wodziak. Jeffrey Walski. Hunter Zecca. College of Professional Studies, Bachelor of Arts. Braden Hulse. Seth Smith. Bachelor of Science, Carrie Albright. Olivia Anderson. Vanessa Anderson. Benjamin Anzia. Morgan Arnold. Devin Baldridge. Hunter Ballman. Kelsey Belfiore. Joe Bergquist. Brooke Bernier. Brianna Besaw. Congratulations. Megan Bittner. Kobe Blake. Jennifer Bolanos. Will Boyer. Cole Brecky. Carly Brickley. Amanda Beekle. Cora Booth. Tiana Cachuela. Nolan Castellian. Vanessa Shashelski. Bailey Crowell. Rebecca Ray Tchaikovsky. Ariana Deloach. Lauren Dewey. Logan Doring. Caitlin Eisner. Michael Erickson. Jaden Faltashek. Madeline Flash. Seth Forbes. Hillary Forrest. Sydney Franson. Emelina Freilich. Gretchen Gagnon. Oh no. Carly Gay. Remy Geiger. Brianna Geis. Cameron Gibson. Lauren Garrell. Rael Gullah. Thanks. Allison Gosh. Michaela Hansen. Zach Hansen. Alyssa Helland. Alexandria Hill. Yun Chung Hong. Hannah Hornung. Aaliyah House Webster. Kari Hibben. Madeline Jo Eigel. Maya Jablonski. Anna Jackson. Aaron Jagodinsky. Jenna Jacoby. Miranda Yonke. Anna Johnston. Colin Jorgensen. Madeline Juno. Kellen Kazarowski. Gracie Kelly. Grace Kempe. Tiffany Kloiber. Allison Kanke. Ryan Conkle. Savannah Kosticka. Langdon Langhoff. Anna Lewandowski. Karin Lind. Molly Loy. Julia Maglio. Isabel Magnuson. Joe Matthew. Brooke Matos. Nicholas Melberger. Madeline Miramontes. Deshauna Moore. Grace Eva Mickelbost. Sarah Marie Nandori. Michaela Nelson. Carly Newberry Cricks. Tessa Nieberly. Michaela Nigaman. Layla Nimmer. Trevor Knockerts. Jason Knoll. Jonathan Olson. Lindsay Pence. Emily Peterson. Aaron Proctor. McKenna Prisbill. Anna Pulvermacher. Gabriella Rotchek. Christian Raspanti. Paige Ravet. Hannah Retzleff. Emily Richardson. Benjamin Richmond. Savannah Richter. Courtney Reel. Ethan Reen. Nathaniel Rudnick. Megan Ivy Schmidt. Autumn Schrouth. Peyton Seavalls. Megan Siebert. Sarah Siegel. Kaylee Smith. Chloe Spitzer. Kiara Springstrow. Emmett Stanislawski. Rihanna Stowe. Sawyer Stitchen. Lydia Stachinsky. Yu Long Tong. Elizabeth Tinsman. Kate Tischendorf. Zach Tolley. Kimberly Turner. Peyton Vandenbush. Nicole Vandervest. Shua Vang. Zong Vang. Elizabeth Vondrak. Kiera Weiler. Sam Widmer. Laura Weigel. Trenton Wheelock. John Wilkerson. Caitlin Wilson. Allison Wolf. Emily Waring. Elizabeth Weingard. Kelly Yakey. Ashley Zieg. Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Treasure Kotlowski. Yang Mi Yang. College of Fine Arts and Communication. Bachelor of Arts. Bryn Ailish. Sophie Koska. Renee Merck. Daniel Novice. Paula Scher. Mark Woznicki. Hey. Bachelor of Fine Arts. Kieran Kelly. Hunter Olson. Bachelor of Music. Bailey Boughton. Jesse Crandall. Zach Palmer. Josh Weisenberger. Caden Yock. Bachelor of Science. Jake Johnston. Ashley Milkey. Lydia Miller. Hayden Ortiz. Calvin Tarter. Associate degree candidates, College of Letters and Science. Associate of Arts and Science, Samira Dardouk. John Dowdle. Nicholas Xavier Esquivel. B. Blanker. Elric Golda. Jasmine Hoppy. And Trevor Zerby.
Graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left side of your mortarboard to indicate your graduation. Congratulations. To conclude, it is a tradition at UW-Stevens Point for the Chancellor to give a charge to the graduates. Your time at UW-Stevens Point has been a time of transformation, of new opportunities and challenges, of discovering more about yourself and the world around you. I hope your learning and experiences over the last several years have inspired you to know that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. So keep setting goals, keep learning, continue to challenge yourself, reach higher because the world absolutely needs you. And think beyond yourself. Be a good neighbor, an engaged citizen, a reliable friend. Support causes that are meaningful to you and find ways to bring meaning to others. Be the best you can be to yourself and others. Leave here with the knowledge and confidence to succeed wherever you go. Your UWSP degree has prepared you for whatever is next for you, whether continuing your education or beginning your first job as a graduate. I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait to read about the impact you will make in your community, your state, and your country. As part of the UWSP family, we will share in your successes and take pride in your progress. My warmest wishes for happiness and success. And thank you to everyone who helped us celebrate your achievement today. Congratulations.
Before we leave today, we ask you to stand and join UW-Stevens Point Bachelor of Music candidate Zach Palmer in singing our alma mater, The Purple and the Gold. He will be joined by the UW-Stevens Point Symphonic Wind Ensemble. This song was written by former music professor James Arrowood, and the words are printed on the last page of your commencement program.
Here we go.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach. The audience may be seated, please. Marshals, please release our faculty and staff by row after the platform party has recessed. For safety purposes, we would ask that the audience please remain seated during the recessional. Graduates and guests are welcome to attend a reception in the Quant Fieldhouse after the ceremony. We wish you all safe travels wherever your paths may take you today. And congratulations to the class of 2023. It's a great day to be a pointer.